Hello guys. From today I will continue the I will start the JavaScript, and I will teach you from beginning to advanced level. As I know, I will tell you everything in JavaScript. And this video is also helped me for revising the JavaScript. That's why I am creating this video. So now let's start. First of all, we have to create a file of JavaScript script.js. We have to use .js in the end of the file, or in index.html. .html in the end, which create a HTML file. And for boilerplate, we have to write exclamation mark and hit enter. And then we have to link the script sc and name of the our file. Okay, now now we have to right click on it and open with live server. Okay, and again right click and open the console, inspect, click on inspect and open the element console. Okay, now we are connected. First of all, JavaScript have three variable, three keywords: where, let, const. Where is outdated, which is used in ES5, and let, which is new, which is used in the ES6, which is a new version, that is a new version of JavaScript. Okay, and const, which is used for like we have to give constant value, like which we don't want to change again, like the value of pi, which we don't want to change the value, which is constant, like 3.14. So these are the three keywords. My recording is on. Okay, and what the use of it? The war sorry, war name, where. The where is a function scoped function scoped, and let is a block scope. I will tell you what is function scope and block scope. Okay, and I will give you the example of both of them. First of all, I will give you the example of where. So where is a function scope. We can use this keyword into the function. Like I will create a function, function abcd is like let a is equal to 12, and I will use it outside the console.log a. If I will do that, I think got an error. I will got a reference a is not defined. I am using that outside the function. If I use into the function, then I will refresh it, and then we have to call the function, because if we don't call it, it don't be run. So we got 12 as the output. So that is function scope. If we use that console.lay outside this function, we can't get the output. Okay, that's why where is a function scope. Like we have to use a where here instead of. Now I will tell you, like if we are again doing that, a is not defined. Okay, and we are putting into the function and we run the function, we get the output. Okay, and now I will tell you the let is a block scope. If we using a block, and I am doing of let a is equal to 89, and if I am uh, printing that a outside the block, that is, then I will get an error, a is not defined. If I doing same thing with a bare function, like I am creating a block, now let a is equal to 23. Now I will using of console.log now a. Then what do you think what we get? We get error, or otherwise we get output 23. So I will tell you before where is a function scoped. This is work in only functions, and there is no limitation of braces and bracket, that's all. So we can only use where into the function, and other things it does not affect. Okay, so if we refresh it, a is not defined. Let okay, we are using let, we have to change it where, we have to change into a where, then we have to get a 23. If we change into let, where to let, then we have get an error of a is not defined, because we can't access a. We can, if we using of let, so let is a block function, so we have to use into the block. If we are using into the block, then we got the output. So these are the variables into the JavaScript. Now now there is a term of temporal dead zone in JavaScript, which means like if I am doing that let a is equal to 12 and I am printing it before declaration, now I get an error, cannot access a before initialization. If I change into where, then I will get undefined. Okay, so temporal dead zone are the what is temporal dead zone? The area which JavaScript define how much the code will run, that is temporal dead zone. And again is a term of hosting means like we are declaring a function let a is equal to 12, then how does it break? It will be break like let a, then it will be like a is equal to 12. It will break into that part, and at a will move to the top of the code, like like we are doing like things let a is equal to 56. Now we are defining console.log a. If we are doing that, so our compiler say cannot access a before initialization. It means it know we are using of a into the code. How does it know? So this is the part of temporal dead zone. It is the part where we are using of a. So that is temporal dead zone. And how does hosting work? I will tell you. I tell you again. I will tell you how does hosting work. Again, comment it out. Let we are declaring something a is equal to 12. So how does it work? First of all, let a is moved to the top of the code, then let a will be that let then this part uh, will be same, and this part will move to the top of the code. That is I am drinking a water. Wait a minute. Sorry for your my convenience. Okay. Now we will move toward the what is there is a term of undefined. What is undefined in JS? Like they are like I will type let a, and I will print it on my console.log a, then I will get undefined. So that is undefined. If we are not defining anything, then we will get undefined in JS. So I will check how much minutes I recorded. Okay, so these are the terms. We can again, there is something important, like we can create three we can create the string in JS by three types. So type 1 is we can use of that single quotes. Type 2 is we can use of double quotes, and type 3 is we can use of backticks. This backticks is under the escape key, below the escape key. So we can create the string in JS by three types. These are the types. Okay, or and 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 now we will talking about dynamic typing. uh, JS is work on the dynamic typing, I am write let a is equal to 12. So this in other programming language like in C++, Java, so this is a integer type. So in JavaScript we are using a keyword like let. So it does not know let means we are assuming. So we can also use it like a string. I'm also using like a string. I'm also use it like a boolean number. I can use it like an array. You can use it like any form. If I am printing anything, then it will give the latest I have using it, like we are using latest a is equal to an array in array form, then it will give an array to my console. Let's check. It is giving an array. If I remove that, then it will give me true boolean number. If I remove that, then it will give me Kamal. If I remove that, it will give me a number 12. How that it works? Okay, and there is a term of type of, like if I'm typing of type of 12, it is a number. If I'm type of if I'm checking type sorry type of my name, so it does not, because I am doing mistake. Again I am type of AAML. It is a string. If there is a term in JavaScript NaN, this is not a number, which is a type of number. This is some interesting things, or and some unexpected things, like if we are type of if we are doing type of null, which is object. These are some unique things in JavaScript which we have to remember. Okay, like we have to array plus array, we have got single quotes. These are some things. Now we like something interesting. If we add 5 plus 1, we got 6. If we add 5 plus in 1, we got 51. And there is also a um, if we doing with minus, then we can't we can't give 51 because it's work well with minus. So these are some um, things in JavaScript which you have to remember. Okay, now we have to move to the next thing, which is wait a minute. Now we have to move to the operators. uh, they are uh, they are some type of operator like assignment operator, arithmetic operator, comparison operator, logical, ternary and unary. Assignment operator include uh, assign equal and plus equal, minus equal and divide equal and modulo, that is modulo and equal. So these are the assignment operator. ASSIGN assignment operators. So these are our assignment operator, and we have to move to the next arithmetic operator, that is plus, minus. You all have read in your 8th standard, 9th standard, and even in you are studying your 5th standard also. We have all studied in our small standards like 5th, 6th, and this is modulo which give our remainder, and that is exponential which give the power. I will tell you later how does it work, arithmetic. Now you will focus on the theory part. I will discuss to you. I am discussing with you. And there is a comparison operators like double equal and triple equal. There is difference in between them. These are not same. And again there is a, this is less than, greater than, again um, less than, equal to, greater than, equal to. Why are these sign automatically coming? So not not equal, this is not sign, opposite of equal, you can say. And again we have sorry, uh, double equal. Okay, we have logical. So these are our comparison operator operators. Okay, now we have and or. These are our logical operators. Okay, now we will discuss all these topic one by one. Let's discuss first fastly. uh, Equal give assign the value. Plus equal means we have to add into that, and minus equal means we have to subtract from that. Okay, these are assignment operators. Like I will give you an example. Let a is equal to 12. Let b is equal to a. If I print console.log a, then I will get I will get 12 as a output, because I will assign a value in b. That's why I will get 12. Okay, uh, this is our equal assign operator. If I am doing with like if I am doing like that, if a is equal to 12, b is equal to 10. If I am doing like that, let c plus is equal to like I'm doing the b plus is equal to a. If I'm doing that, then what I will get? This is working like that, b this is working like that, b is equal to b plus a. How does it work? It is working like that, b plus is equal to a. It is break into this part, b is equal to b plus a. So I will get 22 as the output. I will refresh it. I will get 12. What? Why? Let a is equal to 12, let b is equal to 10, b plus is equal to a, b is equal to b plus a. Sorry, I will printing a. I have to print b instead of a. Then I will get 22 as the output. Okay. So this is plus is equal to that. Similarly work with minus equal, which means if I am doing here minus, then here is minus, then I will get b minus a as a minus 2 as the output. I will get minus 2. Okay, that's how plus is equal to work. That's how modulo is equal to work. Okay, and I know you as I am assume that I am assuming that you all have to know these basic things: plus, minus, multiply, division. I will tell you these two things: modulo and exponential. Like if I am printing off modulo, like 12 modulus 2. That means what the remainder if we divide 12 with 2, so 0 as a remainder. If we divide 12 with 5, so we will get remainder 2, because 12 is not completely divisible by 5. We get 2 as a remainder. uh, so how does modulus work? If we are doing of uh, like if we are doing of exponential, so a star star, like I am doing simpler thing, b star star b, so it means 10 is to power 10, that is I think 100. So no, no, it will give another thing. Like if I am printing in 2, I will get 4. Okay, it means 2 to power 2, that is 4. How does it work? If I am doing here like 3 6, nothing, 6 2, so 3 to 3 into 3, that is like 9. I am previously doing 10 is to power 10, that is 10 into 11, 10 into 10 into 10, uh, 10 into 10 times multiply, so that's why I will getting that number. If I am doing that, so we will get 100. 10 is to power 2, that is 100. So these are the some operators in JS. So now uh, I am not discussing comparison and logical operators. So now I will discussing comparison operators. And there is something in these are the most important operators in comparison operator. So like let a is equal to 12, and I will compare it in the console at 12 is equal to 12, which is give true. If I am doing 12 is equal to 12, which is give true. If I am doing the same thing with, but but if we are talking about it, which 12 is equal to 12, which is not generally true, because it is a string and it is a number. Okay, but double equal sign give us a true value, because it is check only the value. If we are using of triple 12, then it also check the data type of the number, so it will give a false. That's why we have to use triple equal, because it check number as well as data type, and double equal is only checking the value. Okay, so this is the difference between them. And we all have to know what is greater than, lesser than, greater than, equal, lesser than, equal. I will quickly give you an example that in the console window directly, 12 is greater than 10, that is true. 12 is smaller than 10, that is false. 12 is greater than and equal to 12, true. 12 is smaller and equal to 12, that is true. So these, how does it work? Like I will give you a not example also. 12 is not 10, sorry, 12 is not 10, 12 is not equal to 10. True. 12 is not equal to 12. False. 12 के बराबर होता है. So these are the operators, and this and or operator, and is working like if two things are true, then it will always give true, otherwise it will give false. And or operator work like if two things are true, then it always give, if anyone is true, then it always give true. So these are the our operators in JavaScript. Now we are moving to the next topic of conditional statement, a control flow. So they are switch, if else. These are the conditions we have to generally use. If switch case is not generally useful, if else if, these we have to use. So if we writing if, then we have to write the here condition which is in the true and false. Okay, we can't write anything like we have to put here our name, which doesn't mean anything, so it give an error. So we have to put anything like which mean true, which have true value, or otherwise which have false value. Like we have to put anything like 2 is smaller than 12, which is false, so it gives false value. So we have to give any condition here, then we have to write any code. If this is not true, then this condition will be executed. This condition will executed if our code is not run. Okay, that is the format of if else condition. I will quickly give an example of if score is greater than and equal to 90, and score is smaller and equal to 100, then return return a control G, then return a. Okay, if I am writing of uh, console.log uh, we have to first of all define the score function here. Let score is equal to let score. Okay, now we are using of log, and I am using of uh, console.log score is equal to 12. Then what I will get, else we are using of else, we will go to console.log try again, we writing anything. Okay, so there is a illegal return statement. Okay, we can't use of else here, illegal return statement. Okay, so this is not a correct way to describing things. Okay, so you can use like if score is greater smaller than 100, console.log uh, score is less than 100, else score is greater than 100. If we're writing a score here, if we're writing like score is equal to 97. Then if I console dot log score, score is not defined. You have to give a keyword. It cannot access score before initialization, so we have to sorry, so we have to move score in the top of the code. So score is less than 100. We have, if we remove that, and so score is less than 100. If we are like score is greater than 100, so how that it work? Okay, these are conditional that are most important. Now we will talk to the loops. How does loops work? This is our last topic of this series, and tomorrow we will discuss the arrays and object in JavaScript. So there are three types of loop: while loop, and again other one is for loop, do while loop. These are the loops, and for each loop also, for each loop there are many loops. For in, there is also for in loop, for in loop. So these are some loops in JavaScript. What are this opening? So these are some loops in JavaScript. Okay, so we will discuss one by we will discuss all one by one. So first we have to discuss while loop. So while loop, this while loop which have a starting value, then we have to here any code we have to update here, update the value of the I. Okay, we have to write end value here. Sorry, I wrote wrong thing, sorry for that. And we have to write start here instead of in the function. So this is the format of while loop. Now let I will show you how does it work. Let I is equal to 1, while I is smaller than 50, then console dot log I, and then update the value I plus plus. If we see in our let I is equal to 1, first of all you have to comment out that, and let I is equal to 1, I is smaller than 50, 1 is smaller than 50, console dot log I plus plus. That is correct, I think so. So we will get numbers of 1 to 50. If we are doing is equal to sign, then we will get till 50 number. Okay, so how does while work? Same as do while. Do while is like one statement is always run any in any chance, like let I is equal to 1, do console dot log I. This condition is always run I plus plus. Okay, then we have to write while here and the ending condition 50. So again we have to write 50 to 20, then we will get a number from 1 to 19, because we don't using of equal sign. If we using equal, we will get a 1 to 20 numbers. So how does it work? If we are like giving a wrong statement, here false, like I is greater than 10, which is like 1 is greater than 10, which is false, which then we are using a do while, so 1 is always printed, so we have got an output 1. If we are doing the same thing which like with while, control C. Now comment it out. If we are doing same thing with my while code, let create another while code. I will remove the while code. So let I is equal to 1, and while we have to put the condition, then again console dot log I. If we are doing it with while, then we will get error. uh, we will not get any error, but it is not running because 1 is greater than 10, which is false. So that's why we have to use do while. But we have to use while when we have not define key where we have to run that um, while loop. Like if there is a condition like run the loop until you get a number, so we don't know when we get that number. So these are the things. And most important loop is a for loop. This is the father daddy of all the loops. You generally use for loop. We all the people generally use for loops because it is mostly used. So for loop is like for let I is equal to 1. I is more, we have to give the condition 20, and now we have to update the value I plus plus. Now we have to code here like console.log I in small letter. Now again we get the same thing like that. So these are the loops in our JavaScript. Okay guys, so we will talk to you tomorrow with another topic. Let's go.